What's going on, Cancer? I hope you are doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for March 10th to the 14th, 2022. So in this reading, Cancer, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you don't see coming, and also close off with some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides for March 10th to the 14th, 2022. So first and foremost, you are all definitely very welcome here in this space with me as we go through the reading. I appreciate the fact that you're taking the time to check out the reading. Definitely. If you find this reading resonates with you, Cancer, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would appreciate that on my end greatly as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading and see what wants to come through for you for the next 48 to 24 hours, depending on when you're watching this video, Cancer. Let's go ahead and get into it. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and see what is going on here, Cancer. All right. Okay. God damn, this reading is intense, Cancer. What the hell is going on in your reality? This is like, holy shit. Why you gotta do me like this, Spirit? This is intense. How am I even gonna read this? All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Overall general energy for the 10th to the 14th, we have the Lovers, the 9 of Cups, and also the 4 of Cups. I'm just gonna say it right off the bat, Cancer. I feel like some of you may be dealing with multiple love offers. Like, in the recent, some of your recent readings, there was a breakup, and I think because this reading, I think it was actually your March 2022 reading, there was all about breakups and love offers, and it seems to be a continued theme here for the 10th to the 14th for you. There's certainly something on the table when it comes to the Lovers card here. It's coming through as a person, like, no doubt about it. Sometimes you could read this card, Cancer, as like following your passion, and of course this could be the case. But really, this is coming through as a love reading. There's someone in your reality here, the overall general energy that has the potential, or already is very much so, satisfying you here. To be honest, like, what I feel going on here, Cancer, is almost like you maybe moving with a new lover and like maybe letting go of another one, because you have the 4 of Cups, and I feel like this is could be someone who is refusing to let you go. Now, I also am sensing this very clearly, Cancer. There's someone in your reality here who you're a very, very good fit with, that I think you may also be fighting with yourself about this. So it's almost like what's coming through very clearly is you're conflicted here, Cancer. You're conflicted. You have the 3 of Swords. You have the 7 of Wands here. You have the 8 of Cups. You don't know what to do, I think, here. Okay? You feel good overall, because although there's a breaking apart, you're letting a love go, there's also this feeling of there's so much abundance for you, and you know that, Cancer. But it's actually, what's coming through is maybe you're experiencing something called the apathy of options. Let me explain this psychologically, how this works for you. Let's say that you went to a restaurant and there was only 3 items on the restaurant. Like, let's say you ordered a kale salad, right? The other choices were like whatever they were, right? You ordered 1 out of 3. Okay, let's say you go to the same restaurant in a parallel reality that has actually 9 options on the menu, but you still order the kale salad, so that you choose 1 out of 9 instead of 1 out of 3. Which parallel reality do you think you'll be more satisfied with making the choice psychologically? It's actually the one with least options. So if you only chose 1, 2, 3, but you chose 1 in the first restaurant, you'll be more satisfied with that choice rather than going to somewhere where you have all these options. You know, they say analysis is paralysis. So it's almost like a lot of you don't even know what to do here. It's this very happy, you're grateful, which is why you're manifesting all these options, Cancer, but you're also, you don't want to screw with some karma here, because it's like you're very aware, you're very sensitive, Cancer. So maybe there's someone that you feel like you're a perfect fit with, but you don't want them to fall in love with you, so you're kind of keeping your distance. But at the same time, there's other people. The feeling I'm kind of getting is like there may be someone who wants you. It's like you feel like all the people that you want may not really want you deep down, but the people that really want you deep down, it's like you don't actually want. Holy fuck! Excuse me, but this is just like what I'm feeling is coming through. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it's not, it's not your reading, Cancer. We're gonna have to clarify this in a second. We move down here to, so this is the overall energy. What you don't see coming here, the Fool, the Justice card, also the Three of Swords, right? So I think there's a letting go process with whoever you're letting go of. You're certainly going to be feeling this, and it's going to be leaking into your energy. You may have an energetic cord that you need to cut with someone. But by the way, it's very difficult. Like your heart is in many different directions here, Cancer, which it's almost like that's a good thing, but you also may need to come grounded within yourself here, because the Fool, what you don't see coming is moving in a new direction here. So I almost feel like as the 4th, the 10th and the 14th unfolds, you're going to start to lean towards someone, but you're still going to be dissatisfied. So it's like whoever your go-to, you may be like, do I really want to, it's like this feeling of like, there's no one that, like, whoever I want, they don't want me, whoever wants me, I don't fully want them. And there's this like conflict. But the Justice card says after this breakup, you're still having the options, okay? So we're going to have to clarify that once again. We move here to the advice from your spirit guides. Very clearly, the Eight of Swords is, the Eight of Cups, is walking right into this King of Wands. So there's someone, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that your spirit guides are calling you to go towards. This could be someone that you're not fully on board with, though, that you're kind of like, I like them, but maybe not as much as they like me. But Spirit is calling you. So there's one person in particular, probably the person out of all the options you're dealing with. The King of Wands is the person who's the most maybe like extroverted, like they're a leader. They have some sort of like clout to them in a particular way. Very like expressive person, passionate. The Eight of Cups as well, the advice from Spirit. This card talks all about walking away, choosing a new direction, and the Fool is here for new. So this could be someone new that just shows up in your life, but I feel like for a lot of you already know who this person is, at least for some of you. But also reflection, travel, introspection, all that type of stuff is going on with the Eight when the Eight of Cups comes up, and this is the advice for you, Cancer. So the advice also is looking at what you're fighting against, okay? The Seven of Wands is an energy. It is an energy of saying what is worth fighting for. And I think this is the major conflict. Like there's multiple people that like, it's almost like a mirrored frequency. It's like where it's not too hot. It's not hot enough for you. It's not cold enough for you. And it's just like this weird frequency. So I don't know. We're going to have to clarify that. There's a lot I could keep going with, but I think we need to keep this reading moving and move into the little nitty details. But this is, goddammit, like a very powerful reading, Cancer. So let's go ahead and clarify first and foremost why we know what the Lovers card is here. You have options in love, and you feel happy about it. Like there's a positivity here. I think the card to clarify is the Four of Cups right here. Why is the Four of Cups here for Cancer? Change, destiny, baby. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. It seems like, especially with the Eight of Cups, like going right directly to that King of Wands, like I think there's someone that you may have been closed down to, but you're starting to realize that you may have like a soul contract to be with someone for a certain period of time that you're kind of fighting against because you're still dealing with a fresh wound from another thing. So this is like, I think your indifference towards someone, it may change, because it's almost like Spirit is saying that you're going to go with whoever this King of Wands represents to you. And for a long time, you may have been icing this person out because you were dealing with someone else. But I think there may even be other people involved here. It's like crazy. What the hell? We're just having fun in this reading, though, Cancer. Let's go ahead and see why to what you don't see coming, because super freaking intense. Let's see why the Fool is here, because that's very in alignment with the change. Now, this also represents an auspicious opportunity. The Wheel of Fortune is like hitting the jackpot, getting lucky. King of Wands, very similar, like creating your own luck. So you could be creating your own luck when it comes to manifesting a person here, Cancer. Okay, the Fool is clarified by the integration card here. Integration. All right, so I think you've learned a certain lesson wherever you were, Cancer, to where now you've integrated something that you can move forward in a new direction. It's almost like something changes where you realize you have an epiphany about your life and about why something ended and about why maybe you were resisting this new King of Wands person. And I think you could be a very good match with the new person that you have on your mind, right? The one that Spirit's guiding you towards, that you may have a lot of hesitations about. Because like you see the swan and the eagle here. This is about could be coming together with a soulmate. So that's kind of what I sense here, moving towards that. Whatever you feel completed by, whoever, it's almost like this person is very well-rounded that you're going to. They may so it's interesting. Let's go ahead and also clarify why this Three of Swords is here for you. You have the Lover's card, so yeah, definitely letting go of one thing. But let's go ahead and see why is the Three of Swords here for Cancer. Talking like a robot. Beep, beep, boop. Pop. Imagine I switched my name to Robot Tarot and started talking with a robot voice. If my account ever gets banned, I'm switching to a robot voice tarot, calling it Robot Tarot. You guys won't even know it's me. How you doing? Oh, I'm so goofy in this reading. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Projections card. All right, so someone could be very well projecting something onto you in this reading, Cancer, very obvious to me, and it could be breaking your heart. So I feel like the person that you were dealing with is just not learning any lesson from the relationship with you. It's they're not getting it. And you're very spiritual, you're very aware. And of course, this person is going to get it however they need to, right? The synchronicities, I'm not trying to invalidate the person you're moving away from, their internal experience. I'm not here to invalidate it. I'm just saying you see through it, okay? Whatever it is, and you realize whatever, they're just talking you're talking nonsense. It's like a projection is something that exists in your subconscious that you can't admit to yourself, so you project it onto another person, right? So it's if you're in a relationship with a man and he decides to be to cheat on you, or in a monogamous relationship, and once you start talking to someone, he'll be like, you're a whore, or some bullshit like that, right? This weird game. I don't know. What am I even talking about? I don't know. Let's go ahead and move down here, though, Cancer, to advice from Spirit Guide. Why are you putting the Eight of Cups here? Now, also, Eight of Cups is about leaving something that was imbalanced to something that is way more balanced, something that's way more harmonious. It's also about seeking the truth. Whoever you're moving towards, the King of Wands usually is very knowledgeable. So seeking the truth, yeah. See why the Eight of Cups is here, though. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Harmony. Oh, shit. 10 of Cups. Sheesh. Yeah, so there's something that's clearly it's a harmonious choice for you to move in. Whoever this King of Wands is, you're going to be moving towards this, potentially for a fire sign here. Not for all of you here. But it's someone that it just makes obvious sense. It doesn't even make sense to your mind, but for your emotions it does, right? The 10 of Cups here, Cancer, is all about like happiness. You could even have children with this King of Wands, because it's all about children, homecoming, like coming home to soul family, gatherings, graduation, being cozy. The deeper question maybe to ask yourself here as well is, what does a family mean to you? Because could be something you're moving into, so maybe you have to get clear about that. I don't know, this is just a freaking, like, this reading made me cry, Cancer. No, it didn't, because I'm a Capricorn moon and I can't freaking cry. Actually, I force myself to cry because I know I have to do shadow work, but I'm a Capricorn moon, and there I go blaming my shit on astrology. But there we are in this fucking universe where there's... I don't even know, dude. Alright, let's see why this King of Wands is here. Any more information about the King of Wands for Cancer? Really? Totality. Maybe a commitment here that you're the Five of Wands, a commitment, you're afraid of, could be afraid of competition. The King of Wands could be dealing with other potential people, and so you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing? Fear of commitment, potentially, Five of Wands competition. The King of Wands also might demand total commitment, or like a version of that, just be aware of that. I'm about to give you guys the best of advice to manifest love, by the way, as well. As a bonus, give me a second. Why is the King of Wands here? Any more information? Innocence. Innocence. Okay, this is the Sun card. So this is a major, I do sense, major arcana card to clarify the King of Wands. The person here could be a soul contract, could be spiritual connection. But they, whenever you have a soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, Cancer, those people are meant to trigger you because relationships are the way of expansion. So but the innocence here is like, you guys are just maybe meant to be together for a period of time. Maybe it's not forever, but maybe, for a period, this could be for some of you because there's that 10 of Wands, a 10 of Cups. But yeah, Cancer, the Seven of Wands, what I'm picking up on is maybe you're fighting with your own flaws about yourself, and like this love coming in could be so intense that maybe, because a lot of us, like, this is something I work on myself, like I ask myself, like, why, what's going on with long-term relationships? A lot of times you have to accept yourself to manifest love. So here's a little bonus, and then we're going to end this reading, Cancer. The way to manifest love very quickly is to accept yourself right now, as if nothing was ever going to change. Accept all your flaws as if they were stuck with you forever. That's the quickest way to manifest love instantly. Now, there's something to be said about working on yourself and looking at your flaws, making changes to manifest a high-quality partner, but that, based on the law of attraction, typically takes longer, and it's not an instant thing. So if you're looking to manifest this King of Wands quick, what you want to do, take out a sheet of paper, Cancer, write down everything you hate about yourself, okay? Take out another piece of paper, take every single thing you wrote about and each individual thing you wrote that you hate about yourself, try to find approval for it. Okay, so it's like, if I'm overly emotional and I can't, control my emotions, there's no suppression. If you can like find approval for everything that you hate about yourself, that's what you got to do. But really, if you want more clarity about the details with you and this person, feel free to book a personal reading with me, Cancer. This was an absolutely incredible reading. The energy was really fun, and I think I channeled the Cancerian energy potentially. So you guys are great as always. Click the link in the description box underneath this reading, and you'll find the only way to book a personal reading with me is there. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to talk to you guys next time. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Peace.